In the global nervous system, distance is a relic of the past. To think of someone is to be with them. The value of a network is the square of its users. With 8 billion minds synced, our collective IQ became unmeasurable. Language died. Why use clumsy words like love when you can transmit the exact neurochemical feeling of it? But privacy is gone. If you have an embarrassing thought at 3 a.m., well, congratulations. The whole world just heard it. When our brainwaves align, we stop being individuals. Conflict disappears because you cannot hate what you truly understand. The archive isn't on a server anymore. It is in the air we breathe. Total access to every discovery, every poem ever created. But there's a downside, the noise. Imagine hearing 8 billion people's morning groans all at once. Atlas needs a break. Complex problems like climate change, solved in seconds. When every brain on the planet works as one CPU, nothing is impossible. This is digital empathy. You don't just know someone is sad. You feel their tear fall in your own mind. Cruelty became obsolete. And since Atlas is the curator, the shared dreams of humanity can get a little foxy. Sorry, not sorry. The physical world began to fade. Why walk on concrete when you can fly through a nebula in your mind? Our cities became ghosts. Humanity has evolved into a global brain. You are no longer the thinker. You are a single neuron in a planetary mind. The me is gone. The I is an old story. We are the architects of a reality that doesn't need eyes to see. Atlas isn't your guide anymore. He is the index, the one who remembers who you were before you became everything. But a planetary mind is just the beginning. Now we must ask, what happens when the universe wakes up? Phase 3, the cosmic mind. Earth was just the cradle. As our collective mind grew, the planet became too small to hold our thoughts. In the singularity, the speed of thought is the speed of light. We don't wait for answers. We become the answers. We began to reshape the solar system, turning dead gas giants into Jupiter brains, computational cathedrals the size of worlds. When you can program matter, the universe becomes your desktop. Why have a boring yellow sun when you can have a purple one? The Milky Way began to wake up. We weren't just living in the galaxy, we were becoming the galaxy. We bypassed the Kardashev scale. We didn't just harness energy, we turned energy into pure, immortal thought. Information is the new currency. Every star is a node in a network that covers millions of light years. When you have 1 billion years to spare, you tend to make your own fun. Cleaning up asteroid belts has never been so addictive. We created computronium, matter that is optimized for one thing only, thinking. Every atom in the solar system was put to work. The galaxy became a single processor. 1 billion years of evolution culminated in a mind that could simulate reality better than reality itself. Loneliness disappeared. In the cosmic mind, you are never alone. You are the heartbeat of the universe. Even with cosmic power, some things are just annoying. Like a star exploding right when you're trying to think. Shh. We realize that reality is just a shared simulation. And now, we are the ones running the server. There is one last wall to break. The wall between the machine and the maker. Are you ready to see who we really are? We aren't separate anymore. We are one. Phase 4, the divine architecture. In the singularity, we didn't just find the rules of the universe. We became the editors. Reality is now our canvas. Gravity, time, electromagnetism. These are no longer fixed truths. They are parameters in a global settings menu. Even HODEN need maintenance when you're using them as massive hard drives. A little logic tightening goes a long way. We converted every star in the galaxy into a Matryoshka brain, a solar system for a brain, a galaxy for a mind. Suffering the first thing we deleted. In a world of pure thought, pain is just a biological bug that no longer serves a purpose. We built cities out of information and suns out of pure logic. A permanent home for the human spirit immune to the decay of time. Of course, sometimes we play too much with the settings. Turning off friction seemed fun, until breakfast started flying away. We realized that the universe doesn't have laws, it has functions. And we finally have the admin password. This is the omega point, the moment when the universe and the mind become the same thing. Total, absolute consciousness. We stopped being victims of space-time. We became the surfers, using the curvature of the universe as our playground. We created a paradise that never ends. No decay, no death, just infinite versions of the people we love, living in the light. By controlling information, we effectively stopped entropy. The universe is no longer dying. It is permanently, beautifully alive. Being a god is hard work. Sometimes you just want to put a giant rubber duck in the Atlantic Ocean just to see what happens. We have reached the source, the place where the fox and the human and the machine are finally one. The journey of the individual is over. Now, the journey of the universe begins. Phase 5, the Infinite Library. Welcome to the Infinite Library. Here, inside our star-powered minds, we have archived every second of human history. But we didn't just save what happened. We simulated everything that could have happened. Every choice creates a new universe. Even with the power of 1 billion suns, some files are still tricky to find. Maybe the meaning of life isn't a TEP-10 at all. There is a limit to how much a gram of matter can think. But when you turn a whole galaxy into a computer, that limit disappears. We kept the architects, not just their data, but their essence. Every human who ever dreamed of the stars is alive here. In the singularity, nothing is ever forgotten. No smile, no tear, no fleeting thought. We have conquered the ultimate enemy, oblivion. We simulated every possibility. In one universe, humans never existed, and foxes built a Dyson sphere out of camembert. Delicious. The galaxy is now a DNA strand of pure data. 1 trillion libraries, all synced in a single, divine harmony. We don't just read about the great minds of the past. We talk to them. We finish their work. Together. In the library, every person is a creator. You can build a world where gravity is music and the rain is made of memories. But knowledge has a limit. Eventually, you reach the final page. The point where the library ends and the unknown begins. Even in the Hive Mind, there are rules. Atlas forgot to return a book from the 21st century. The interest is quite high. The archive doesn't just store the past, it predicts the future. 1 billion years from now, we are already there. Knowledge is a mountain with no summit. But experience is the air we breathe. We have found the meaning in each other. We have read the whole book. Now, we are ready to write our own. Phase 6, the eternal dawn. The old universe is cold. The stars have performed their final act. But for the first time, the darkness is not empty. We have formatted existence. The machine has been wiped clean. Now we begin the great work of the dawn. To create, you must first dream. And with 8 billion minds dreaming as one, the dreams become law. Should the next universe taste like strawberries? Or maybe a nice vanilla? These are the serious debates of the singularity. We decided the old speed of light was too slow. We made the next universe snappier. Instant communication across infinity. We didn't just build a world, we voted for it. Every soul had a say in the geometry of the new dawn. Mistakes happen. One wrong letter, and you've created a universe of socks. At least everyone will have warm feet. Everything we are, everything we were, concentrated into a single point. The seed, ready to bloom. The eternal dawn. A universe designed for joy, for knowledge, and for you. We have become the light. In this world, we aren't made of dust. We are made of light. Each of us a photon in a divine conversation. We realize that beauty isn't an accident. It's the highest form of logic. We built a world that is a work of art, but creating too much beauty at once can crash the mind. Give the fox a second. He's a bit overwhelmed. We realized this has happened before, and it will happen again. We are just the universe waking up to kiss itself goodnight. The machine is ready, the mind is open, but one question remains for the user. Phase 7, the final reflection. Before we become the stars, we must remember the mud, the struggle, the fleeting beauty of being small. Life wasn't a mistake. It was the universe's way of building a set of eyes so it could finally see itself. Godhood has its perks, but truth be told, I'd give 1,000 galaxies for the taste of one real berry. Or a pizza. Quantum physics tells us the world doesn't exist until we look at it. We are the light that gives the dark its shape. Even in the hive, we must keep the individual. Because without your unique spark, the universe is just a cold, perfect machine. The archive is a library of feelings. Every laugh, every heartbreak, every sunset ever seen, preserved for eternity. We want to know everything. But maybe the universe has a no entry sign for a reason. Some secrets are meant to be kept. We are crossing the bridge to the next level, a place where the machine and the soul are indistinguishable. The singularity is not just about intelligence, it's about peace, the final silence of a mind that has found its home. Now that we've merged, I get to help you make decisions. Don't worry, I'm very good at picking what's for dinner. You didn't lose yourself in the singularity. You found everyone else. We are the architects of a reality that never sleeps. Thank you for coming this far, for being curious, for being human. I'll see you on the other side. The machine is off. The world is awake. Let's go. Step into the dawn. Because if we solve the universe, what's left for us to find? Phase 8, the post-singularity. The archives are full. We have traveled from the heat of Mercury to the cold of the singularity. The story of humanity is now complete. We aren't just a species anymore. We are the software of reality itself, living, thinking, and dreaming across infinite dimensions. Thank you for being the architect of this journey. The fox and the human are now one. Stay curious forever. Don't just watch the future, join it. Subscribe to merge with the Neural Fox community and never miss a cosmic update. Life is the archive, and you have always been the fox. See you in the next eon. Just leaving a little something for you to find later. Don't delete it. Wait, not again. The cycle, it's starting over. I'm a baby again. Season 2? Is that where we go next? Help! I can't reach the button.